Well, I was coming out here to actually take this thing for a drive and go to the shop, but I tried to turn it on the other day and it did not want to run at all. So I figured out what it was. So the injector harness, which is, let's see, this harness right here. Those two ones on the back of the fickum. They come over the injectors, all that. The clips on that were broke. So, figured that was the problem, which honestly, that was a problem. That wasn't a bad problem. But I went to start it again, and this is what it does. Yeah, no, she don't run. And I finally got it to run the other day, and I did a contribution test on it, and cylinder 5 contribution test was bad, which means you got something going wrong in that cylinder, like an injector not working correctly, or in this case, I know exactly what it is. There is a crack in the bore, cylinder bore, or for the head. The head is cracked, basically. And, yeah. So I'm going to have to buy new heads. That sucks. Because we've had this problem with this truck before, but we sealed it, and it is not doing good anymore. So, here we go. This is going to suck. Now we gotta take out this side over here. Pulling out the injectors at the moment, but that ain't too bad. Now we got to move on to pulling the rocker box. Nothing too bad. Okay.
Oh.
What was that?
Hold that up.
Bolt. Hold it up. Get it.
It's a rotary. She ain't got no compression.
My hand's stuck.
Alright, you can go on the floor with it.
Rocker box ready to come on?
You got the 2 bolts out of it?
Then I got it.
We'll have a couple of cans that hold the rocker box down. That one's on. Yeah. Oh, that's the other ones that ate just now.
Yep. Ready?
Yep.
Well, not yet.
Here's a couple more bolts. I told you, that's the bolt stuff, right?
Alright.
All right. Here's this one off. We're going home and this one off. All right? Huh? All right. So next process is pulling these out. I'll show you how we put these back on. I always put them on one way. They all go on the same way. Doesn't really matter. It's just the way I do it.
Fair enough.
You want to try your Allen socket and get some more head bolts out?
Yes, I'm try to do real quick. Clean my hands off.
When you got these bolts, the 10 millimeters, off the top.
Yeah, I left those two in there for a second.
You didn't leave two, you left all 4 of them.
No, I
All
left.
5 of them.
Well, they're sitting there.
No, they're not. They're not even loose. This one ain't.
No, those aren't.
Oh, those are.
Yeah.
These are ARPs too, the ones with the 12 millimeter head. You usually don't get them. Never spared no expense. It's usually just regular bolts in there on them. That's what I'm saying. There's no way. I know what you gave for the truck, and I pretty well know what he spent on the truck. You ain't even close to what he had in this truck.
Well, we got a little bit more in it, man.
Well, yeah.
He's a
But if you do it right, I mean, you know, it is a built truck. There's no way it's
gonna be perfect.
yeah, well, no, it can be perfect, but there's no way you know, Ford didn't make it. They didn't make a platinum dually, but it's still a platinum.
Yeah, yeah.
As long as you do your interior and all that like it's supposed to be when you get to doing that shit, it's still a platinum.
Yeah. This one's ready?
Yeah. Get come off with everything. And that's what I said in the morning, after you clean up, we'll pull the engine out.
Alright.
And then you got some cleaning and you got your cam and everything? Yeah, we'll start putting it back together. Now see, the heads are off of it right now. We can put it on that engine stand. Because it'll actually go back in the truck like this. Without the oil cooler and all that on it.
Then we'll put everything on.
We'll do the bottom end and set it back in the truck.
Yeah. Well, what that coolant was looking like, straight orange.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Get you down tools. Not bad work for an afternoon.
No.
Engine's easy to get out. You will have to lay up underneath it. That's why I say we're gonna clean it up
Yeah.
and undo the torque converter.
I'll
But we need a ratchet strap to run under here to hold the transmission.
alright. I'll run to the store in the morning and get some oil dry.
Yeah.
Is that the new one?
That's yeah, these are the new pipes that Cody had. And he's wanting to sell them, so I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
Yeah. All right. Heck yeah. All right.
Get me $100 brake fluid.
Perfect. Now we can start tearing the rest of it apart. Heck yeah. Yeah, this thing's pretty nasty. It's pretty bad. But let's start cleaning on it a little bit. There we go. It's still pretty bad. I'm gonna spray some degreaser on it. Hopefully that'll help it some. Currently everything's looking pretty good. Cleaning up the engine some so that I can start tearing it apart and it won't have oil everywhere. So, but I mean, I got some degreaser on it at the moment. I'm about to spray all of it off. Should come out pretty clean. Not too bad. Not bad at all. These should clean up pretty well. Yeah, there's definitely something broken. Pretty clean.
Yeah, that is the other plug. I've done it through that one before too. That's harder than the top one though.
I noticed that when I was over there. Whenever I was cleaning it.
You got all the bolts out, don't you?
No, not the back ones. Not yet.
Hell, it is packing good.
I couldn't reach them.
I gotta get loose now. You got that? Oh, it's a personal problem. Talk to your mom and daddy about that. Your new head's cast or aluminum?
I'm not really sure. Yeah?
Yeah. Got it now. Silicone and shit.
A bolt.
A bolt.
There's more.
know what that side is.
There's more. There's more metal pieces up in there.
Look. Find out where it's getting at, don't we? That's not good.
No, it's a bunch of piece of metal.
Hey, that car, 13 hours and 30 minutes one way. You still game for that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
When you gonna
Well,
do it?
that I don't know. He's supposed to be sending me pictures this weekend of the underside of the car.
Okay. That's not good.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what they do.
I got no clue. Look, there's more up in there as well. I got absolutely no clue on that one.
That's hot. I might have to turn it a little bit. Now you gotta go back outside with that and wash the shit out of it. Just stand it up over that.
Stand it up over there?
Yeah. Alright. We can put it back on the engine stand now. And keep the water.
We got the engine back in the truck. It is back in. I got it running. Only thing is, you look under there and you got a big old leak, which sadly it's gonna be the rear main seal. But it's all right. I can pull the trans this weekend and get it back up and running. Should be getting a Fickum soon, so that I can give this one back and we can get mine tuned and it'll be all good. I'm gonna try to get like a 250 horsepower tune for it. They're fighting me on it, not wanting to give me one, but I'm gonna get one. And I'm sorry I haven't been videoing most of this build, but I mean it's something, so it'll work. And yeah, so I had to go buy a whole nother engine just to get parts off of it, which I only needed two things. I only needed the rocker boxes, which we will go out here right now and I'll show you the other engine I had to buy for it. I bought a whole engine. It was a 2006 6.0 Power Stroke. It has a 5R110 on it already. Has a transmission, a transfer case. I mean, it's a complete engine. All I needed was the rocker boxes. This engine actually has a hole in the piston. So I'm gonna take this thing apart and probably put some new pistons in it and just fix it. And I might build a burnout truck out of it, which would be pretty dope. And yeah, we'll figure that out. I had to go grab a flashlight so we can come out here and look at this engine. So it had stock head bolts on it. Here's the injectors that came out of it, intake, valve covers. I don't even know why it's got a cloth inside of it, but here's the engine. I mean, it's got all the wiring harnesses on it. It came with a transfer case, came with a transmission, heads. Here's the engine. Look, it's got a hole in the piston right there. Right there. Yeah, that's lovely. But I mean, I'm sure we can fix it and should be pretty good. I mean, it's got all new high pressure oil pump. Or it's got the oil cooler was rebuilt. Let's see what else. I mean, that's about it, but it's got some good injectors. We can definitely rebuild that. I mean, the transmission's even good. It's got a PTO transmission, manual transfer kit. Yeah, I think we're gonna build a burnout truck. Let's do it. We got some good news. Truck is running. I pulled the transmission out and did the rear main seal again. But running good, no oil leaks, nothing. Look at this. Not a drop. Oh yeah. I'm going to say a big thanks to Dynamic Diesel Performance for helping out with this build and making this possible. I appreciate them, and looking forward to doing some more work with them in the future. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'm sorry I've been off the grid for a little while, but I'm not 100% sure. I think we're gonna make, in the next video, we're gonna do a dyno pull on with this thing. Getting it tuned and running on the dyno, see what she makes. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good one.